Hello everybody! Welcome to this little video where we're going to be practicing what we've had a look at together already in the previous Pyjama special, which was that we can move the shapes that we know already, C, F, G7, C, anywhere we want across the fretboard by not having any open strings anymore, but by using the index as a capo anywhere you want. 3rd fret, C shape, F shape, G7 shape, C shape. Let's get warmed up and you can try that too. Index all across the 3rd shape, the 3rd frets. There we go. That's what you got normally, just with the index. Now C shape, imagine that's your zeros, meaning this is your index like this, and then you just place the C. Index all across the 3s, place the C. Now place the F. Now place the G7. Now place the C. That's what we're getting, and we can do that anywhere, and we can practice a few more shapes. Basically, that's what was here. So we're placing the index here, all across the yellow 5 frets, frets 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, index all across, and now we're going to play all the shapes that we know as if we were in C, except we're not going to be in C, we're going to be in F, but we're going to play C shape. You can do that too, and then try and find out how to place the F. Here we go. Don't move the middle finger, because that's staying here for the G7, G7, and you don't need to have the index all across for the G7. It's allowed to sort of pivot a bit and just be on this string, because that's the only string you need the index for, and then index back all across on the C. And now we're going to be in F, F shape, which is actually going to be B flat. And now it's practice time. So imagine we're in F, meaning this is our main chord here, except we're not in F. We're in F, the key of F shape, which you can play anywhere across the keyboard, and if we play along fret 5, we're in B flat. So let's play F shape, and now let's play a B flat shape, which is the subdominant of the key, but that doesn't matter. How will we do that? Well, B flat shape is this shape, 3, 2, 1, 1, right? As you can see, not here, but you get a D minor, which is close enough. This one. So how do we do it with the index all across here? Well, we do it like this. Except we've forgotten something. We've actually forgotten that when we are playing an F here, and then playing a B flat here, what's happening? Our index, or the lowest open note, if you will, is on 0, but then our index is on 1. So we +1 it. Our lowest is 0, but here our lowest is 1. Do you see what I mean? Our lowests are fret 0 here, open string here, open string here. And on the B flat, our lowest is the index on fret 1. So when we play an F shape here, and then we're in that key, and we want to play a B flat shape, then you want to move your index up 1 fret, and then play the B flat. And how about the C7? Back to the C shape, and now a C7. Well, for the C7 we can have index all across, and then middle finger 1 fret above here. Yeah, not bad. So we're going to try and play a little something that is called the Island Song, B flat, da-da-da-da, and then back to an F, da-da-da-da. See if you can already be playing those with the imaginary capo at +5, meaning most of the time it's our index. La la la, and then B flat, and then a C, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Let's see if we can do this loop. Now, I would usually write this in italic, but basically it means 4 beats, 4 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. That's what we're going to do. And it's quite simple. And if you like this song, well, good news. You can listen to it as much as you like, because it's on my ukuleleroadtrips.com website. I wrote it with this instrument, actually. Okay, let's get to the exercise. It's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. A bit of a shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot a 7 over here. This is a 7, monsieur. So what is going to happen? We've got our B flat. So let's do that first. And as we mentioned, we have to move the index up 1 fret and play actually an A shape, or the B flat chord. la da da da. Now an F, da 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 da. And now a B flat, da 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 da, and a C7, da da da, and an F, da. Let's do that again. We've got a B flat, da 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 da, and then an F here, da 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 da, and then B flat, C7, da da, B flat, index 1 up, index 1 down for the C7, and play the C7 shape, da 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 da. And the lyrics, if you want to sing along, are: and so I land on this island, something something. And so I land on this island, from the island, C7, of just me. It's a very, very complicated play on words, where island can be I land, and an island, and this island, the land of I, from the island. It's like landing on an island, but you're actually moving from a place of self sort of viewing to a place where you're more open to stuff, but on an island. So from the island, I land on this island. Never mind, let's focus on the chords for now. I'm sure you got it, because if you made it this far, you're a ukulele genius already. So, B flat shape, get ready. It's actually 8, 7, 6, 6. If we just count string by string where the frets are at. 1, 2, 3. And so I land on this island, from the island of just me. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. And so I land on this island, from the island, C7, of just me. And so I land on this island, da 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 da, da 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 da. Is that too easy? Well, let's make it more difficult. Let's have an F7 here, which you know, the F7, if you play it all the way down here, it's 2, 3, 1 open, 2, 3, 1 open, 2, 3, 1 open, and what will that be if your index is all across the 5s? Ooh, tricky. You can figure that out while I try and remember the chords from my own song. La da 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 da. Ooh, there's a lot going on here, but bear with me. We've got the B flat, E7, A minor, D star. This is not a sharp, it's a special star, which you may know if you followed several of my tutorials. G minor 7, C7, F. We can do all of this. We can do all of this because I'm helping you out. So what we want to do is keep an eye on the blackboard, because here we've got first line, da da, and so I land on this, back to F, I land. It's called, the lyrics change, but don't worry about it. Land, C7 by the Swede. Oh, F7, remember the little finger? We have to add it here, on the 3rd fret above the index, on the C string. And as I land, B flat, which is here, over here, E7, index back on the 5s, and then E7 shape. You actually only need your index on one string. You can have it like this or like this. E7, da da da, and so I land on this A minor, index all across the 5s, A minor shape. I land, D star is actually a 2020, but here is 7575, or 2020 if you're visualizing correctly that fret number 5 is your 0. And we'll have and this is a play on words because the island is actually called Öland, and öl means beer in Swedish. It's a Swedish island. We'll have Öland. It's the name of the island, and it also means we'll have beer and. Sorry, that's not so important. We're GM7, we're here, GM7, and now C7, index all across, and then now an F. Okay, let's do that. Normal speed. Our B flat, back to F, then B flat, C7 to F, and a bit of F7 for fun. And then we'll have a bit of B flat, E7, A minor, D star, by the way, is 2020, meaning 2020. And GM7 is quite tricky. You can just have your index on fret 5, and then all the other fingers have to be busy. That's probably the trickiest chord for today, but that's quite easy. It goes back to C7 and then to F. Okay, let's do this. B flat, 1, 2, 3. And so I land on this island. We'll have Earl and cheer to all lands. F7, where an island. E7, can be freelance the star into finding her promised land. F7, second line again, where an island. E7, can be free. A minor, the star lands into finding her promised land. And then I'll just tell you the last little bit that we want to do to nicely end this chorus is we want to play an F shape but add a little finger on top of our ring finger, which means we've got a 3 open, 1 open, if you're visualizing correctly the 5 as the zeros. But actually it's an 8, 5, 6, 5. And then we're going to sing It's quite a funny chord to use because this string here, which is actually an E flat, means that it goes well with the and this string goes nicely with the melody here. So make sure you highlight the note relative to its melody note. You highlight the right string according to where you are with the voice. That's the trick here, to go you see, without moving my fingers on the left hand. That's a bonus for this Pyjama special. Wow, if you've made it this far, amazing ukulele player klaxon. Yeah. And if you want to practice this song, the chorus is all the way up here. It's nice to practice the bards and the different chord shapes. Then feel free to hop to the description of this video, and you're very welcome to surf that way and to learn more about either my travels or this particular song.